Angela!
What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Wrath2501 here. Okay, guys, we are approaching the end of the Capru Studios series, Engineer's Portal. This is part 2. Episode 5, Mother and Father. This is, of course, by Capru Studios. So there's only one more episode after this. So let's see how he develops it. I mean, I think it's pretty cool how he's added extra dialogue and everything. It's neat. Alright, he doesn't just like do some voiceover. He adds more story to it, and that's just really cool. Anyway, let's get started here and go. Damn. This is like an intro for like a 80s sci-fi thriller movie or something, you know? Not quite aliens, but you know, something, you know? Part 2. Episode 5, Mother and Father. There was no previously on this one, though. Whoa. Whoa.
Damn. How long have we been on this, Cheryl? I mean, we've been climbing up this tower for goodness knows how long, yeah. Especially with this blue and orange liquid stuff and things. I can't really remember what they do again, but you mind telling me what they are again?
They're called gels engineered. The blue gel is called a repulsion gel. They're also called bounce gel. Is a light blue substance that provides repellent abilities. Any objects like the storage cubes and turrets that hits a surface coated with the repulsion gel will either bounce away from the gel patch or bounce erratically on its own upon being coated with
Damn.
it. Due to the effect,
Unfortunately, I'm not listening to her. I'm looking at Cave Johnson's dialogue here.
landing on a gel-covered surface affects the height of a jump. Test subjects can also use the gel to move back and forth between two parallel surfaces rather than merely be propelled up and down.
So the blue one is supposed to turn any object bouncing around like a bouncer ball, and if I jump on it, it becomes a trampoline.
The orange gel is called propulsion gel, also known as speed gel. Is a light orange substance that greatly increases object velocity and reduces the friction of objects moving on the surface it is applied to. Any objects covered in this gel have their friction reduced, causing them to slide around across the floor easily. In other words, it just makes anything that touches it and runs on it fast.
Slippery,
The orange one
really.
is basically a slip and slide, or if I run straight across it, it's basically giving me a speed boost in one of those racing games, huh? Well, that seems to be interesting, actually. Kind of makes me wonder what kind of chemistry agency they use, or what they ever do. Their own chemistry. I may be an engineer, but chemistry ain't really my strong suit. I'm gonna have to ask my medic for that some other time.
Yeah, talk to medic.
Engineer, I think I have a plan.
What's the plan, Cheryl?
So all of the gels here, if we can find a way, use the pipes and control the gel pipes, we can have them flushed to Wheatley's chamber. We can use them as an advantage against him.
Ah!
Knowing Wheatley,
So they're actually explaining why that stuff is suddenly in the
what we're doing
chamber.
down here, as he only has control of the facility above ground. Just like how GLaDOS couldn't know or see what we planned before.
So like how we planned against GLaDOS, sabotaging all of her sentries and her gas, we might be doing that with Wheatley? I mean, we could use these trails as an advantage against him. Although, probably wouldn't make the same mistake as GLaDOS did either. I mean, goodness knows what he could be doing up there. Probably
Well,
making
you
some
gotta remember,
dumb
Wheatley's an idiot.
experiments or something else, but You know, Cheryl, that does sound like a pretty good plan. But you're gonna have to find a way to turn whatever valve or some to flush all these jails all the way to Wheatley's place. Wherever that is, up there.
Yes, we'll find it eventually.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Cheryl, I've been meaning to ask you this, but, ever since you've been recovering your memories and knowing that you used to be human, I've been meaning to ask that, can you recall any memories when you used to be human? What you used to be like, what was your occupation, and is Cave Johnson really your father?
Well, I recall that
Yes.
I also used to work for Aperture as a test subject like you are. When Cave Johnson was alive and before GLaDOS took over the facility, I almost thought I remember what I used to be like, but I can't seem to recall that. I guess you can say that's how long I became like this. Machine.
Wait, what?
Programmed machine.
I honestly can't imagine what that'd be like. Just being something you ain't for so long you forgot what you formerly or originally looked like. I guess that's pretty sad to hear, Cheryl. Sorry to hear that, but Cave Johnson, he's really the CEO of Aperture. Yeah, he's your father as well. Mind telling me what happened to him? I would assume he died, but died from what? Old age, sickness, or hell? Did he came up with GLaDOS? If that's the case, then wonder what was his inspiration or ideals of that.
You suck.
Well, I can slightly recall that. He did raise me along with my mother. I can't really remember what she
Raised you
looked
with your
like
mother?
exactly.
Wait, that don't make any sense.
I remember I did had a happy childhood. I remember when observing with my dad, I always wanted to work for Aperture. And soon when I grew up, I began to work on the portal gun project with my dad and other test subjects that also worked with me.
I see now. I mean, I can tell that you probably did a happy childhood and such, and probably seemed to be well educated, and it's good.
Oh.
You wanted to continue the family business by working on the portal gun and anything else, but I guess somebody wondered what happened to him and everything else, and you can't remember what your mother looked like?
The memories I received were flashed memories of my mother, for some reason vague. Although when I was on test chamber 29, and after finishing it, something had happened.
What exactly happened
Oh.
after test chamber 29?
Well, at least it wasn't chest chamber 69.
It's all right, Cheryl. If you don't really know or you can't recall, then that's completely fine. But now, I think it's best that we focus on getting out of this gunk.
Like, what the hell
Let me
is
know
this
if you find
place?
anything.
Alrighty then.
Whoa! But
Oh!
Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me?
how do you have
All right,
pain
come on.
receptors?
Chew.
Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse.
Oh, that's a thing you could do.
You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
No tricks.
No tricks. This potato
No.
only generates 1 point. You stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be for magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye
That-
on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is
She's getting pissed, so she's shorting herself out. Okay, now you gotta get over there. Woo-hoo! There you go. Uh-oh. Whoa! Oh, you gotta get over the gate. The reunion.
Nope.
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60. Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
Caroline.
Blessed silence.
I mean, I could see you responded when Cave Johnson's mentioned the name Caroline. When you said those words. Caroline, huh? Well, that's an interesting name for a killer robot such as yourself.
Engineer, did you find any... Wait, is that GLaDOS?
Yep, it appears to be so, Cheryl. I found her in a nest. Bird's nest. And, I don't know what the hell happened to her. She probably shut down for a moment.
Why
There
is
you go.
she here, Engineer? I'm back. What happened? Oh, it's you. C167. I'm not called that anymore, GLaDOS. My name is Cheryl, and I would rather be called that. Oh, yes. You'd rather keep the same name that Murderer gave you. It's no surprise you'd rather team up with a monster like him. Engineer's not a monster, GLaDOS. You are. And you are a bigger monster. You spoiled little brat. Were you asleep on Engineer's wrist device, as always, when I was explaining my reasons? First off, that moron friend of yours up there is about to blow up this entire facility, and if you're gonna stop him, you're gonna need my help. I already made a deal with your engineer that if he gets me to where that moron is and place me back to where I belong, I can let you both go. No tricks, no nothing. I don't trust you, GLaDOS. Not only you killed a lot of test subjects and innocent people here, you tortured me, made me into that scrap sentry, and you just left me there to rot. But hey, look at the bright side. At least you were found by Engineer and now rest on his wrist. At least you're not a potato. Even so, a potato suits you more, and I hope you learn from what you did for killing innocent folks and test subjects, but abused your power into killing, enslaving, and other worse atrocities. Hey, I only did what I was programmed to do, and that's watching over and taking over the facility. But now that's gone, and now the facility will blow up because of you and your pawn. Who came up with the plan and did all the work? You. Who assisted that moron into taking over the facility and became corrupt? Both of you. So believe me when I say that it is both your faults. If you would have let me murder Engineer, maybe none of this would never happen. Maybe I would still be happy running the facility, and you'd rot in that scrap sentry.
All right, that's enough for both of you. We gonna focus on getting out of this jump or what?
Sorry, Engineer. I am not. I'm just being honest.
I am not. Oh, is that it? Oh, I thought that was it. Later. He's not gonna show. Thankfully, he doesn't show every single puzzle.
Those people in the portrait, they look so familiar. Mother?
Wait, so first you said Cave Johnson is your mother, and now that women in the portrait is your mom? Who is
Wait,
she?
father, not mother, dude.
That's my mother. Her name is Caroline. It's all coming back.
Lost
to me
tape
now.
found? Lost tape found? Oh my god.
Caroline and Cave Johnson are your parents. How can that even be possible? If they both built you, it makes sense, but you really still believed you was human. How dumb can you be? I mean, to me, they looked familiar, but how can you be sure? What is it, Engineer?
This looks like a cassette tape. Hold on, let me play it on my Pip-Boy.
Your Pip-Boy has a cassette player?
Carolyn, that new computer is great, isn't it?
Mr. Johnson.
The lab boys call it the genetic life form and disk operating system. One day, that will be you.
Mr. Johnson, I don't want this.
Nonsense. She's just modest.
Sir, I do not want this.
Yes, you do. It's in your contract. The legal boy said it was unethical, so they're fired.
No, listen to me.
Security, take her away.
I don't want this.
Don't worry, it's in the name of science. My death isn't going to stop you from living forever.
Sir!
Oh, come on.
No.
Chell accepted it, so why can't you?
No, you didn't. Tell me.
Chell accepted it.
I did what I had to do for science. Caroline, right when she was finished with test chamber 29.
Chell, wait. Sir.
Oh.
Where's our daughter?
Oh, don't worry, she's perfectly fine. Of course, the legal boy said it's super unethical to have our daughter becoming a machine, but don't worry. She's in good
Jeez.
hands now that you are going to be part of this as well. Oh, here she is right now.
C167, Personality Core. 616, Protocol. Personality Core of Reason and Humanity. Personality Core active.
Chell. Chell. No! My girl! My baby girl! What have you done?
Oh, don't worry, I am doing this for the sake of science, and it was in her contract too. She's going to be
Her
something
contract.
far more better for science. All right, gentlemen, get
Dude.
away and get our genetic.
This actually makes sense. This is like an awesome expansion of the Portal story.
From living forever. Come on, time is wasting.
Come, ma'am, you're coming with us.
No, stay away from me. No! No!
Great job.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a close
All right,
one.
Caroline, say you, shut that off. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
But-
Swear I know him. Because you do. The way you reacted when you first heard that voice. Are you?
No, this can't be true. It's impossible. How can I be your mother, Chell? What? Why did I say that?
GLaDOS. Mom. If only you could see the obvious answer that played in front of us.
Flag down a test associate and let him
I
know.
guess we both found the truth the hard way. Dad, he made us into
Then put you back together.
This.
into machines. Just for the sake of this company.
I don't know what to say. This is new to me. I have never felt so sad, knowing that I was Caroline, and knowing you are my daughter. Shall I?
Mom, I heard enough. I have to shut myself down. Give me some time to think.
If you're shut down, then how are you thinking?
What are you thinking about?
My lord, a father caring about his own company over his family. I never heard or seen something quite like this. It all makes sense now.
You don't believe this, don't you? I mean, I don't blame you. How can someone like me be a mother and never had the memories as she did? Do you really believe in all this?
Listen here, GLaDOS. She's been through a lot right now, and I reckon you both need some time to talk. The next time she comes back, we're all going to have a little chat. Hopefully we get out of this dump and do as we planned. Stop Wheatley from blowing this place up, and we put you back in your place. Got it.
Right.
Whoa! That's a nail-biting jump right there. Okay. So yeah, dude, the interesting expansion a bit on the. I mean, we all know the thing about Caroline and everything. Caroline, whatever. We always know about that. But you know, to put Chell into it like that was pretty good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. Like this video, subscribe. Definitely click on link to the original, guys. Like the original, subscribe to Capru Crew Studios because they do good shit. He does, formerly known as High Gamer 808. He does amazing shit. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Bye-bye.